Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 SLIDESTYLE Round 3 event here at East Touge. I will be dismissed for inactivity. I don't think so. I'm not being dismissed from anything because we are here to do some drifting. I'm here with my co-broadcaster, Brunkle J.
Yo,
and
yo.
we are hanging out in the beautiful mountains here of Old Touge.
Yeah, we got some beautiful weather here today for some drifting.
That is absolutely
dry,
right.
Gonna get us some nice smoke going.
And I just realized that I need to fix something up real quick. So while y'all look at the beautiful landscape right there, let me have a quick little background fix here. But we have got 12 cars geared up, ready to rock and roll for you guys. It's going to be an awesome night tonight. Practice and qualifying has been absolutely awesome. And we are super excited to bring this event to you today. See if we can't get back rocking and rolling here. I think we are all set. All right. So, without further ado, let me go on and bring up for you today the rules of today's event. 12 drivers are here. It's a single elimination tournament bracket, and every single round is voted on by you, the fans. Everybody in Twitch chat, after every pair of runs, you guys get to vote on who makes their way into the next round. The first round is the breakout round, as always. It's all 12 drivers are duking it out to see who makes it on to the eliminator round, which comes with redemption, and we will talk about that in just a second. And there's the contender round as our semifinal before we make it to the showdown. In the finals, for the last two, will face off. And for tonight's prize, these guys are going after a little bit of game money. A little PlayStation Network or Xbox or Steam or what did we say earlier? Fortnite bucks? Whatever they call them. $20 to the winner. And of course, bragging rights and a spot in December's World Final event, which is right back here at East Touge on the historic Ebisu course. But in the breakout and eliminator rounds, any tiebreakers goes to yours truly because every single vote counts, and I am just not going to vote. So if there is a tie between two drivers, I will make my vote, and that driver will move on to the next round. But in the final contender and showdown rounds, if the votes are within 20% of each other, of the total vote count, if the two votes are within 20% of each other, that will automatically trigger a one more time, and those guys will run again. And the vote there will be final, and that will move them on to the final or win if it's in the showdown. So redemption is what happens in the second round, eliminator round. There are going to be three drivers that do not move forward into the contender round, but they have a shot at redemption. Twitch chat gets to vote on those drivers of which two that they want to see go again. And those guys rack them up and run one more time, and you guys vote and see who makes their way into the contender round. Moving on along the show here. So, these guys' machines, they're all lined up. Now we're going to take our drone camera around here. See this beautiful course. These guys are all lined up over here, set up and ready to go with these machines. So you see here the car specs. These cars need to have a stock engine block. They can modify the hell out of it, but it's got to be the motor that came with the car. No engine swaps, no LS2 motors in a Miata, no nothing like that. Got to stay under 1,100 horsepower though. The cars need to be rear-wheel drive, and the wheels, all four wheels all the way around the car, have to be the same. Of course, they can change tire pressure and things like that, but you need to be able to just rotate the tires at any given time. All four wheels have got to be the same. The cars have to have a front bumper, which we don't have a problem with, but we always point that out as this is a console and PC friendly tournament, so we don't want any differences between what guys are running on consoles and PC with regards to clipping zones and everything like that. So we make sure that the guys on PC have their bumper clipping turned on and bumpers on the car. So in the event of a collision, we can see it with our own two eyes. Go on and show you the course map before we have a little special demo run of the course by our good friend Pirate and his on-your-screen machine, the Pyro truck over here. But here is the course. You can see they start out right before a ridiculously sharp right-hand hairpin turn, which is it's an awesome feature of this course, because what you get there is if these guys take off, if the chase car doesn't quite get the launch that he's looking for, he's got a hairpin turn to make up the difference. He can just cut it tight on the inside and match right back up to the lead car, and it gives a great opportunity going through those next two S-curves you see there on the way up to the cliffs to get caught up and stay right alongside that lead car. And then on the way up the cliffs, as you'll see Pirate demo here in just a moment, you just full throttle all the way up to the top, and there's a left-hand turn with a little bit of a bump in the road. These cars will get a little bit airborne actually, and we're going to see if they're able to hold on to it, keep it off the outside guardrail, and if they can keep it clean all the way out to the finish and complete their run. So with that being said, let's go on and get hooked up with our friend Pirate here. See his machine. Here is the Pirate machine. So while we have Pirate getting ready to give us the demo of the course here, we're going to go on and pull up our qualifying scores. These are the scores from last week's qualifying that everybody put up for this event, and that gives you the top 12 there. And you can see Kisways won the fan vote for the final 4 spots there, ran a second qualifying run and were voted to get in, so that is your top 12. And Pirate is going to give you the run of the course here. So the starting point here is this green sign on the right side, right here in the middle of the neighborhood here, and then he's going to make his way through that hairpin turn. So we're going to see what he's got for us, giving us a demo in this beautiful truck. You can see Slide Style right there on the side as he takes off with a great launch. Make his way through this hairpin turn before he comes.
Not only does the truck look sexy, it also drifts sexy.
Oh, you're right about that. Look at all that angle. But then he makes his way up the hill here, and you can see this awesome shot as you come around all the way up the side of the cliffs here before you come around. And let's see if he gets any air on the turn here. Didn't look like he did there because that truck's got a little bit of weight to it. But that is the course that these guys will be running this evening, and we appreciate Pirate for giving us the demo run here. As you can see, our first 2 machines pulling up to the line.
Hell yeah.
Look at these beautiful cars here. We got Wayne and Kids. So we're going to go on and get our first bracket line up on the screen here. Let's show the bracket to everyone at home. You can see our first pairing is going to be Wayne and Kisways. So we're going to very quickly here, we're going to go over the launch procedure. So what these guys are going to do, they're rolling up to the line here. So the way that we take off here in Slide Style, because we are working off a console-friendly atmosphere, so we can't have any modded maps or any special lights or anything like that for these guys to take off and know when to go or anything like that. So we do is we have the chase car rolls first. They don't take off, they don't smash on the gas, nothing like that, but they roll forward, letting the lead car know that they are ready to go. The lead car will then take off and pass them, and that way they both get a good even start into the first corner. And like we said, we've got the added benefit of this course here, having that sharp hairpin you see there as the first turn. So very quickly, we'll show you guys the map one more time as we get some things set up here and get ready to fire off on our first pair. Alright, so a quick recap one more time. Taking off from the start zone. Tight right on the hairpin. all the way around through the S-curves, up the cliffs, and then there's the old ramp corner up there that's going to lead to some interesting moments 150% of the way. And we are going to go on and get things started up here. So we have got Wayne, we have got Kizways right here. These guys are ready to go, and Wayne is going to be our first lead car. So let's see what they have got for us as we fire off tonight's main event. They wiggle their wheels, let each other know they're ready. Kiz rolls. Wayne takes off. Gets a great launch there. You know he's always coming with the speed. Oh, Kiz loses the grip there. Gets off into the dirt. He's going to have to definitely do some work to catch back up here to Wayne. And he is definitely doing that.
Down to catch that S15.
And he is doing a great job of it. You can see him on his way up the hill there. That's actually incredibly impressive. You see Wayne gets some air there. Kiz also gets some air, but overcooks it there on the final corner. Boy, he gave that thing everything he had to try to get back there.
I'll tell you what, Wayne three-wheeled that entire track.
Yeah, he did. Well, let's catch the replay here and see that one more time. They got a great launch there. And you guys let me know if y'all have any sound on that replay. For whatever reason, I'm not getting it.
There is sound.
There is sound. Well, that's good to know because I'm not hearing it. I'd love to hear it because I'd love to hear these cars throttling on the way up the hill. But what a great run there from both of them, and we're going to see if Kiz can bring it back here on the their second attempt here as they switch up lead and chase. So we've got Kizways is going to be on the lead here and Wayne on the chase. So whenever they are ready, you're going to see Wayne roll forward, and let's see if Kiz can escape the clutches of Wayne and make up. What a great launch there. Wayne is right on his doors, does the best he can to stay off of him there. As they pass under our camera here and transition through the S-curves.
Man, Wayne is all over that. Oh,
he was, and Kiz gets all in the wall. Wayne's doing a great job to stay behind. Could have gone up by him there, but great sportsmanship to want to finish the run out strong. And these guys do a great job on the way up the hill. Wayne staying off of him there. Great job from both drivers and great sportsmanship from Wayne.
I gotta say, absolutely amazing follow run on that.
Yeah, it really was. So we'll get the replay here. We'll see that one again. What a great launch by Wayne to get right on the door of Kiz. And Kiz did a great job through the hairpin here. And you can see he was giving it every bit of speed he could to try to get away. And he just couldn't do it. Couldn't get away from Wayne. And got in the guardrail there, as you can see. What a great job by both of those guys making their run. So we're gonna get the vote up in the chat for you all as to who moves on to the next round. And meanwhile, we're going to take a look at our next two machines here. Potate and Akuza.
Oh, you have been gifted 5 subs, sir.
Dude! Come on now, hold on. And you did it, and I don't even have a fancy graphic. Come on, LK, man. Lil Kale is the man. Everybody, I'm telling y'all.
Looking up Kakumba, too,
this guy,
man.
good. Look at that. Kakumba, Flabby, Damien is here.
Theory.
Drifter and Theory. Come on, man.
Damn,
this
hooking
guy,
people up.
He's always showing some love, man. We love LK. We appreciate you so much. Everybody, hold on. We got to get this. Hang on. We got to put this right here. Everybody. Let me get right there. Get the shout out over. If you is the bot not going to work with me? Come on, bot. What's the bot doing here? Let me see if I can see, because we got to get that link. You guys have got to give the follow on over. Come on, bot. Need you right now. Man, we appreciate the love and support, man. Thank you so much. We're gonna pull this bot on up again. This is this misbehaving bot here. But in the meantime, our vote is complete. And it looks like Wayne is taking away the victory here. So
Congratulations, Wayne.
Get those votes in for you. All right, now let's see if the bot wants to cooperate here. And while we're talking in chat, let's try it one more time. There we go. See, now the bot is hooking it up. All right, well, speaking of chat, let me go on and give the old shouts out to everybody here. Well, of course, LK, thank you again, man, for so much for all the support. We love and appreciate you. Comet's here. Bama Boy is here hanging out. Boxy's here. Fruit Snack, our friend Ace, Screen of the Month, is here. Kanashi's hanging out. Of course, Pirate's here. R80. Wayne here, as always.
She looked at me this afternoon. She said, "I can't wait to see this drifting. I love it."
I'm telling you, it's an awesome show here, and I'm sure my mom and dad are watching too. They're always watching. But all right, well, all that being said, we have got victory in the first round here. And usually I would well, I mean let's go by the rules here. I mean, Kiz did kind of, well, he didn't really cause a collision between the two, did he? He because Wayne stayed off of him. He drove himself into the wall.
He stayed off
so
of
yeah,
him,
that was definitely, there was no penalty
the
there. But we're gonna stay on top of that as well. We had no penalty, but that was a good try there, and he gave it everything he could to catch back up to Wayne there. But up next, we got Akuza and Potate. You see these beautiful machines here.
Absolutely.
As we make our way on around the two, and you can see repping Rapid Fire Charlie right there on the door. That is our race control for this evening. She's doing a great job keeping everything organized for us, and we appreciate these guys showing love on their cars. Kuza with this beautiful blue and red machine. So let's see what they are ready to do here. Potate's gonna get the roll here. He wiggles his wheels. He lets Akuza know he's ready to go. Akuza says, "Yes, sir." He rolls off. Akuza takes the lead. Let's see what we've got.
Damn, that Skyline's a rocket.
I'm telling you. Oh, Potate sticks the grip, and he does a great job of catching it and coming back with the speed.
Hell yeah, look at him go.
That fancy green smoke coming out the back of that machine. Looks like old Kino did a little reset there on me, didn't it? But what a great job. Look at that. Get a little bit of air on the way back around. We're going to need a replay of that for sure. What a great run there.
Absolutely great run.
Let's get the replay rolling as we come back around here. And get a great launch there. Potate crosses over immediately. And then he just, I mean, he whipped it in there so hard, but to make the save, keep the car from spinning out, and whip back around there to get right on the door of Akuza, follow him up the hill. Awesome job there. Yeah, that was about as close a run as you're going to get so far. They have made it back around to the start line here. They are set up and ready to go. We're going to have Potate here is going to be on the lead this time. So Akuza is going to give him the go-ahead whenever he's ready. He's going to roll forward, and these guys are going to get after it here.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at it.
That's right. And great launch there from Potate. Akuza's going to have to get to the inside.
Kept it way outside.
And he does do that. Puts the throttle down. Let's see if he can catch back up to him on the way up the hill. He takes the inside line. He gets there. Does a great job getting back to the door.
Air off that one.
Yeah, he did. Potate. Look at that car flying. Shoo! The speed was something serious there. We've got to get a replay of that one. Come on
I
now.
want that 180 tested for steroids.
Seriously, man. Watch how much speed that thing carries up the hill. That was unreal.
Looks like we got a 180 that might contend with the S15.
Yeah, seriously. He figured out a way to do it. He definitely got a crazy good launch there. But you can see Ebisu did a great job getting back on the throttle and taking a line in such a way that he could catch back up there. And you could see Potate wiggled it a little bit on entry there, but he was able to get back a hold of it. Look at that. Only person I've ever seen get in the air twice on this run. 3 times. 3 times in the air. I have never seen that before. What an awesome job. The vote is in the chat. You guys let your voice be heard. Meanwhile, we'll look at our next 2 machines that are up here. We got Damien and Comet are here. Both of them rocking the kind of pink and blue look here. A little bit more purple on Comet's machine over here, but check out these beautiful rides as we see the votes coming in. We got about a minute left here to get your votes in. Definitely some interesting runs going on there between Ebisu and Potate, man. That was some back and forth action. It's going to definitely come down to Twitch as to what you guys think and who you want to see move on to the next round. And they will be facing off. The winner of that round is going to be facing off against Wayne. So who do you guys want to see take it to old Wayne there?
Well, I'm a little biased because I've been watching these guys practice and everything, so.
Look at the, check this out. On Damien's machine right here, got the on your screen logo. That's pretty awesome looking right there. Check that out. And of course, Rapid Fire Charlie.
Yeah.
Yep, repping on the front right here. Alex on your screen on the bottom. I appreciate it. All the love. Then, of course, the back window of Comet's machine here, if I can get the angle on it. Slide style comp right there on the back. Looking good on that machine. Potate with the win. We're going to get those votes in. Have a man marked as the winner. What a great job there from both of those guys. There we go. We've got Potate for the win, and we are switching over. Damien and Comet, these guys are gonna. I'm expecting a show here. We got, like I said, similar color cars, man. They're following my color scheme here, but let's see what these guys have got. I can't wait to see them absolutely burn it down here. As they are given the go-ahead by race control, we are going to see what these guys have got. Comet rolls, Damien takes off. You know he's going to have all kinds of speed in that machine there. S15
is BMW kept right in there,
killing it, but that BMW is on the way. You are absolutely right about that. Look at that SLIDESTYLE logo on the back window. Ooh, the BMW threw it in there and did a great job staying off of Damien. We'll definitely have to catch the replay. Look at the speed. Back up the hill. He's caught right back up to him. Right on the door. They both get a little. That was incredible. Got right back to him. What an awesome job getting back to the door there. After what I thought for sure he was going to be out of it, and made it all the way back. Let's see that one more time.
Yo, Comet, you got to hook me up with your tuner, man.
No kidding.
My Beamer can't do that.
That thing is hooked up. Are you kidding me? Look at the launch here. You see Damien takes off. Got a great launch. And I was thinking, oh no, he's got that S15 speed. He's going to be taking off. And then you can see the rocket ship that is Comet. He's a Comet for sure. Got in there almost too fast. Was able to stay off of him. Never made contact. And then on the way back up the hill is able to get back to the door. What an awesome job, man. What a great run there. As you see this rocket machine, the Comet machine right here. It's them chrome wheels. That's what it is.
I think it's that bouncy front end is what it's doing.
I'm telling you, this thing is absolutely wild. Well, let's see what he's got here against Damien as they switch it up. And we've got Comet on the lead. As you see Damien roll forward, Comet takes off in that rocket ship. Damien takes the inside lines, go get right there, does not make contact, is some kind of close though.
Man, that BMW's putting it down.
Oh, look at how close these guys are on the way up the hill. Make the transition. Do they get a little air? They get their front ends up in the air there. They stay off of each other all the way through. What an awesome.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how y'all are going to vote on that one right there. That was, whoo-wee. Let's catch that one more time as we get the vote in the chat. Jeez, what a run there from these guys. See Comet get the launch there off the start. Through the S-curves there, I didn't know if he was going to get away from him, but Damien gets right back to the door. You see him all the way up the hill, stays right on the back bumper, holds the angle, gets a great transition, and stays with him all the way around.
Oh, did Wayne actually kiss that fender right there?
Just a touch, I believe. Just a touch. What a run. Get your votes in the chat. Absolutely. Let these guys know what you think. I don't even know. If it were to come to a tie, I don't even know who I'd vote for after that. That was insane. What a run.
It was absolutely ridiculous. It was beautiful.
Love to see it, man. This is why I love doing this so much. These awesome cars these guys bring out. Look at Kakumba here with this badass red and black machine here. You got SLIDESTYLE right there on the side. Repping for the squad on this machine. And then check out the logo on the back window here of Animals RX-7, old school, but look at that SLIDESTYLE tournament and repping the Lowlife Boys. Give them a subscription over there on YouTube. But he's got it all on the car, that old style beater right there. As we watch and get our votes in here, man. Let them know just a few seconds left. It's a close vote. Who's it going to come down to here?
Oh, God.
Oh, is that an Akuza I hear?
That's it. That's me.
That is an Akuza, fresh out of his machine. Great run there earlier. Damien. Yeah. Damien's coming away with the win here. Close vote there. Just a couple of votes apart. Great job, guys. Awesome, awesome stuff. We will get that in and move on to our next group here, which is gonna be Kakumba and Animal. And like we said, Kakumba with this beautiful machine. So how does the course there feel today, Akuza? Is it it's a good fun run on the way up the hill there? It looks fun. Looks like it's a good time.
Well, if it's not obvious before, that first hairpin really tests you whether or not you can keep your line or not.
It absolutely does, because it's kind of a low speed entry to be able to get in there and to get your car set on the right angle and mash the throttle down and keep that, you know, the radius of your turn all the way around. It's definitely difficult.
Yep. We
love adding that little bit of difficulty. But let's see what Kakumba and Animal can do with that first turn as they get ready to take off here. As you see, Animal rolls forward. Kakumba gets a great launch there in his the old 300ZX there.
A lot of people don't use the 300.
No, they don't, but he is making it work. And oh, there was definitely a contact from Animal there. Yeah, he came in there super strong, but they both hold on. I think we're all in agreement there that's definitely a little bit of a penalty.
Yeah, the 5-year-old agrees with that as well.
Yep, he definitely caught him there. But it was a great job nonetheless. Awesome run there. It's always fun to watch, man. I no matter what, it is so much fun watching these guys. Let's get the replay and just confirm that it was, you know, I'm pretty sure that Animal got in there a little hot, but maybe Kakumba slowed down. Let's watch it one more time. See, Kukumba had great speed here. Nah, he definitely, yeah, Animal came in there real strong.
Yeah, he did.
But they both did a great job holding on to it, that's for sure. Making their way up the hill here.
Absolutely.
It's always important to try to save a line, even if it does go a little wrong.
Oh, who is that there? Is that a tree? It's a quiet tree.
Special guest.
It is.
I gotta be on top of my mic if I want to have someone hear me, I guess. Right?
There we go. All right, well, we are back here again. Kukumba and Animal getting ready to burn it down, so we're going to have to see if Animal can make up for it on the lead run here. And let's see what these guys have got. Kukumba gives the wheel wiggle, he rolls forward, Animal says, let's do it. They take off. Animal slings it all the way out to the guardrail there. And look at the speed he's carrying. Kukumba's holding strong, but Animal is a rocket ship here. Let's see if Kukumba can get back to him on the way up the hill.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that RX-7.
I'm telling you, look at the angle that thing can get. But Kukumba does get back to his door. They both get a little air.
Get back there.
Jeez Louise.
What a run from both of those guys.
Holy crap, that was amazing.
Amazing.
Man, this is fun.
Amazing is pink.
Exactly.
Pink is amazing.
Yes, pink is amazing.
I agree. I completely
I have a pink
agree.
T-shirt in my drawer. Pink is amazing. Just
I mean, Animal's car was absolutely booking it that time around, man. That was definitely a show there. Your votes are in the chat now, so let us know who you want to see move on to the next round between Kukumba and Animal there. Great job from both guys. A little bit of air there on the end of their run. Love to see these guys, and everybody's doing a great job holding on at the end of their run, getting that air and not losing control on the landing. We're gonna see who moves on to the next round.
We're gonna go here real quick to the 5-year-old. Who do you think did better, buddy? Do you think Animal did or Kukumba? Kukumba.
Hey, like Kukumba.
There we
I like
go.
how that kiddo thinks.
There's the vote right
pink
there.
on the bottom.
That's what he likes. I agree with that. I always agree with the.
Right now in chat it's 50-50.
It sure is.
The 50 fade is so close.
It's
Close vote here. 1 minute left. Definitely let your voice be heard in the chat.
Close.
Now, keeping in mind now, Animal is going to be receiving that 20% first round vote penalty for the contact initiated in that first run, but he definitely did a great job making up for it on the second run, 100%. And as doing his job as the lead car, I mean, definitely leaving every opportunity for Kukumba to chase, but I mean, just rocketing away there. But Kukumba did a great job catching back up and being right there on his door at the end.
100%.
Let's go come down to it here. And in the meantime, we got our boy Theory here. Drifter Nolan not able to make it this evening. So Theory's going to get a bye run. He's going to make a pass just to burn his tires in a little bit here, because it totally makes a difference. And he's going to cook them tires a little bit and get his run in. And we're not going to worry about a vote or anything like that, but he's got to make his run to make sure he can complete the course. And then we will move on to our next pairing after that. So Kukumba comes away with the win. Get the votes in here.
Look at that. The 5-year-old was right. Look at that.
See? Kiddo got
made
skills.
the call.
He knows. He knows.
There you can see
Somebody's
it.
dad's teaching him right.
The penalty applied. And Kukumba takes the win. But that was a great job from both of those guys. Now Theory's ready to rock and roll here next. So he's going to take his bye run all by himself. So whenever he's ready to go, we're going to see what he's got here.
Line him up.
Gets a good launch. And he's also gonna, the other reason we have him going ahead and run that his potential, well, he's gonna be, it'll be him and, well, him and whoever wins the next pairing will be facing off next round. So this gives them a little bit of an idea of what they've got coming their way, and maybe they can adjust their strategy as to how they approach the run.
Just another smooth S15.
I mean, look at that. Gets the air there at the end as well.
I love seeing all these cars and their ability to articulate the maximum amount of road on this track.
You aren't kidding.
It's very beautiful, and I'm quite jealous of it, for sure.
These guys definitely practice quite a bit to be able to do what they do.
You think you can get back on CarX properly, Tree?
I could, maybe, with a year of training.
Ah, you got this, man.
You got it, man. You only need like what, 1,400 hours in game.
Yeah, it won't take but a couple days, you know.
I know.
Right.
Mark Theory burning it down, man, on the way up the hill.
You put an absolute good run in.
Oh, for sure. So we're going to come back around here. We see Chally's machine here as he gets ready. Malte was having a little bit of a technical issue there. You see he gets reset here. So we are, it looks like he is locked in and ready to go. So we are going to, Theory's going to take his win, and we're going to move on to the next grouping here. So Malte and Chally is selected on the side of your screen there as they get ready to rock and roll. Chally's only chasing that beautiful Mopar machine. I love the design on it. And then, of course, Malte, as always, in his beastly S15 here. So whenever these guys are ready to go, Chally's going to roll on and Malte's going to take off, and we'll see what these guys have got.
Man, already showing that S15 power.
I'm telling you, right off the bat. And the grip as well from both of those guys.
That
Oh, here
Mopar
comes
is
Chally. Here comes Chally.
Right up to that rear quarter panel.
Damn.
Showing that horsepower on the way up the hill, catching right up to him. What a transition there. Gets right to the door. Little bump there. No harm, no foul, I don't think. What a great run. That was something.
Damn.
I mean, got right back to him. Little bump there at the end, but they both held on. I don't see any problem with that. I don't see any problems. Let's get a replay and see what we think.
Gosh.
These guys are so good, man.
Hell yeah, they are. That's why, you know, I'm just commentating.
Right? Same here, same here.
I know how to make cargo skirt, and that's it.
Yep. Man, I'm telling you, what an awesome job from both of those guys. And you could see on the way up the hill here that Mopar power really came into play. And this transition right there, that was some kind of awesome. Got all the way to his door. Did tap him just a bit there, but it didn't seem to affect either of their runs really at all. If anything, that was letting him know, hey, I got back here, man. I got back to you. You didn't run away from me. So now we're going to see on the flip side of things, we got Chally in the lead position here. Malte gives the wheel wiggle. I think he's ready to go. So let's see what these guys have got. As I slam my drone into a tree, we're going to chase them right on through the hairpin here. Let's see what they've got. Look at Malte matching the angle there.
Man.
Chally doing a great job with the speed. Let's see if he can get away from that S15. It's a tall order, but he may be able to do it here. Oh, Malte with a little bit of contact initiated there. It straightens him out, loses his momentum a bit. But I'd say all is fair, considering the love tap that we saw in the first half of these guys' run. So let's catch the replay and see what was the cause of that collision there.
Looked like Chally hit the brakes real hard in that
yeah, let's see here as they come around. Get their transition across here, and then Yep, Charlie did. He started to lose it a little bit. Malte gets up into the side of him there. I'd say that one. Both of those are just kind of, yeah. That's that's racing right there is what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not a big hit.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Calvin just a little too dummy thick.
That's exactly what it is.
That's it.
I mean, isn't that definitely one of the widest cars in this, at least event, if not game in general?
Yeah, and I think he's actually got the wide body on it.
Yeah, it absolutely is. All right, well, we're getting our votes in the chat here, so let everybody know what you think. Malte and Shally. As we look on to our next round driving machines here, of course, that last space is going to be filled by whoever wins this vote right here, and it is some kind of close in the chat there. 1 minute left here. Definitely let your voice be heard. It's a tie vote at the moment. About 45 seconds left. Definitely everybody get your votes in. It's coming down to it here. What I'm serious though. What a great run by both of those guys, man. That was such an awesome first round. Breakout round. Putting on a show, and we are headed into the second round of competition here. The votes are coming down to it, and don't hold those votes out to the last second. You never know if Twitch wants to have a little lag spike or something and not count your vote. We want to get it counted, get it in there. It's gonna be close. Oh, by one vote. Malte squeaks out the win, but I'm telling you guys, man, Charlie had the run right there. But both guys with a little bit of contact. That's why we're not going to apply any penalties here, because they would both receive a penalty. It would cancel out. What do they say in the NFL? The penalty's offset. So we will see Malte moving on, and you see him take his position there alongside Theory. That's going to be a pairing. But look at the three pairs that we have here going into the next round. We get these guys' scores updated.
Could help but notice nothing but Nissans.
That is true. It is an all Nissan tournament from here on out.
Nissan tournament.
There's a Kitra here.
Right.
We got the
Nissan
whole squad in here. All right, well, as we switch over, you can see the eliminator round, and at the bottom there on the left side of your screen, you can see the redemption round slot. So 2 of the 3 cars that do not come away with the win here this round, you guys are going to make your vote and push them into that final slot there, and they're going to get a second chance at redemption to move on to the next round. So these guys are going to move on up to the start line, and we're going to get this rocking and rolling here.
Malte being put up against Theory, honestly, that's the race I wanted to see.
I'm really interested in all 3 of these pairings. Theory and Malte, though, that's going to be a show, and I'm kind of glad that's the third one. These guys are gonna throw it down, but you want to see the speed machines right here. This is going to be something to watch. So these guys are going to burn it down here. We got Potate is ready to go. He's going to be on the chase, so he'll be rolling first. Wayne gives them the wheel wiggle. They let each other know they're good. Potate rolls. Loving the sportsmanship from everybody. Oh, look at that. Look, I'm telling you, these guys have got the rocket ships. Look, almost contact there. Potate manages to stay off of him. He did a great job at that, too.
Wayne had to get hard on the brakes right there,
yes,
but he kept it.
They both are holding on to these machines, and Potate manages to get back to Wayne, but Wayne overcooks it there a little bit. Woo! They get into each other, but they make it to the finish line in one piece.
Did you see the air that 180 got?
I'm telling you, he flew. Let's see it one more time here.
Speedy boy.
So fast there.
I believe I can
Something about the
slide.
one wheel lifting just gives me some slight anxiety.
I'm telling you, man, it is. These guys are something else.
Side to side.
We catch the replay here as these guys, I mean, absolutely take off like rocket ships right at the beginning. You see that Podate had to back off there on the transition to stay off the back bumper of Wayne. He does that, and then Wayne caught all kinds of angle, had to slow it up, which brought Podate right back to his door. As they make their way up the hill, Wayne, they look at the air. You were right, man. That 180 was soaring through the air. What a show, man. These guys are crazy. Let's see what they've got this time as they switch up lead and chase. Rotate here is ready on his lead run, so we're going to wait for Wayne to get rolling, and we'll see what these guys do. They let each other know they're ready. Wayne starts moving. Oh, they get a great launch together.
Oh, rode that line again all the way around.
Perfectly around the outside. The great transitions here from Potate. Ooh. Wayne lost the angle a little bit, and Potate's got the rocket ship. Look at how quick that car will snap around. Look at the air. Look at that thing fly, man. And keeps it off the guardrail. What an awesome job.
Come on now.
Oh, what can you say about that? Is he going to dethrone last event's champion, Wayne? Let's see the replay of that run right there. I don't... Whew. Potate absolutely flying there. You could see how quick that car will snap to an angle and then hold it. He has done an incredible job tuning that thing up for this course. Stays right on the white line.
Hell yes.
I mean, look at the amount of air the thing got there twice. Both times, man, in the air, and he holds onto it on the landing, does not wreck it. What a crazy run there. And I mean, Wayne was giving it everything he had with that S15 holding on behind, but he had nothing for that 180 on that second run there. What an awesome showing from these guys.
Absolutely.
Beautiful
Get your votes
performance, you
in.
two.
Yeah, absolutely. Vote for that one 100%.
Definitely a difficult decision to choose who to vote for that.
100%. The fact that I'm taking Forza picks and commenting at the exact same time, but yes.
Multitasking like a mother.
Oh boy, this has been a fun one here so far. About a minute left. Get those votes in here. It's another close one. That's another fun thing about doing this, man. Everyone has had a close vote so far. It always comes right down to the wire here at the last second. I also think our chat's having a little bit of fun getting their votes in late and making an old nail biter here.
Too bad I cut my nails yesterday.
Scrolling back
I'm
to the
cutting my
chat.
nails right now.
Give our shout outs here. Kangaroo is hanging out. Yowinda is here with us. Bama's still here. Who else? Flabby's here. Boxy is hanging out. What's going on, Boxy? Curb McDurb coming to hang out. See Tria's over there in the chat earlier. A few seconds left here on the vote. Let's see who's going to come away with it. Pirate Matey R, he's still here in the chat as well. And the votes come down. Who's it going to be? It looks like Potate by just a few votes, but is able to pull it off and knock off last event champion Wayne. What a great job. Get those votes in
mistake
now.
was all it took.
But redemption is still possible. Redemption's
Yes, it is.
still possible for Wayne, so we're going to mark that down. We're going to move on here to Damien and Kakumba. This is going to be a pairing right here. I have been ready for this one. And Damien's going to have the lead on the first run here, so we're going to see what these guys have got for us. All right, Kakumba starts rolling. Damien with the great launch. Kakumba is staying tight behind him, but Damien with the rocket ship here. He is out of here. Kakumba's going to have to do some work here to catch up on the way up the hill. Let's see what he's got. I don't think Damien's going to let him do it here. Now, what's going to be interesting on this second run, because Damien's got the speed, but does he have the control? Kakumba does get back to him here at the end of the run. But what's going to be interesting on this next run is if Damien has the control to stay behind Kakumba with the slower speed a little bit. But Damien, man, with the absolute rocket ship there.
So basically what happened to Kakumba was he fell into the trap that I was trying to avoid in my run. Because, as you know, when I went against Pote, he was in the speed machine.
Yeah.
So the only way to I need to make up for my lack of speed is just try to cut into the
just get the inside line on the corner.
Yeah, get a shorter track.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, Kakumba stayed on the outside, and the result pretty much got left behind.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to see as they come back around. We've got switch the spots here. Kakumba is going to be taking over the lead position. And we are going to see if Damien is able to hold on and stay behind and keep the control here.
Kakumba, the 5-year-old's pick.
Kakumba is the 5-year-old's pick. So that's
I'm agreeing with your kiddo over there, Jay. 100%.
These guys are looking for Kakumba to do a great job, and he comes out with a little bit of speed here. Let's see if Damien can stay behind. He stayed right on the back bumper, no contact. What an awesome transition there. On the way up the hill, he stays right behind him. He matches the angle. Kakumba doing a great job on his lead here, but Damien is just not letting it happen. He is staying right with him. They make it to the last corner, no contact at all. Damien spins out around the last corner trying to stay off Kakumba there.
Completely intentional 360.
That's what it was. It was an old 360 there. But I mean, that was one of the best runs of the night there from Damien. Watch how absolutely paper thin the margins were on these transitions all the way through this run. I mean, look at just a half a foot away there and then mere inches on the next two.
It's so incredibly difficult to try to decide who to vote for.
It's so tough. Look at that transition there, man. It is something to watch this right here. These guys are putting on a heck of a show.
I thought we were playing Car X. I didn't know we were watching FD.
It's right?
Bro, FD Japan, hello?
I mean, basically with all these Nissans in here.
Right?
I know, right?
All right, well, let your votes be known in the chat here as we get another good look at Theory's orange and black machine here. I love the way this car looks, man. I love the way both of these cars look, but Theory's car is so awesome.
Oh, man, I wish I could put in 2 votes. Somebody back here is going crazy for the pink car still.
Let me take a look-see here and see. Oh, the votes are... Look at that. 1 minute to go. We're halfway through, and the votes are at a dead tie. Come on, y'all. Don't do this to me.
Well, we need someone to vote here.
Everybody, get your votes in. Let your voice be heard of who did you like there on that last run between Damien and Kakumba. Both of those guys absolutely threw it down 150%. It's fun to watch.
I mean, that's a hard vote, just period.
It really, really is. Coming down to it here, it's still close. Just a few seconds left. I still think a few people are being tricky and trying to get their vote in at the last second. And it is going to come down to it. Who is it going to be? It looks like Damien is getting the win over Kakumba on another close margin. Just, I mean, 2 or 3 votes there total. Margin between the two drivers there. But up next, we're going to have Theory and Malte. Now, before these guys take off, let me remind everybody that just because they did not get their wins in their runs, Wayne and Damien still can get your vote for redemption, because after Theory and Malte run right now and their vote is complete, we're going to run another vote. See, I'm making you guys do all kinds of work in the chat tonight. There's going to be another vote between the 3 losing drivers this round is to see the 2 top guys that you want to see go again. So the 2 highest vote earning guys will take those 2 spots in the redemption round there, and they will fight it out to see who is up next. Kakuma says, I still have a chance. You absolutely have a chance, my friend. That is what redemption is all about. And great run there, man. It was fun to watch. And up next, we have got Theory and Malte, with Theory on the first lead here. And we are going to see what these guys bring to the table before we get to that redemption round.
Here we go.
Oh, a great start from both of these guys here. Both in S15s. Like we said, it's the Nissan tournament from here on out.
It is.
These guys are in their rocket ship S15s, and these are 2 of the just smoothest drifters we have. Look at that, perfectly matching each other into the corner. Malte got in a little hot there, but they hold on to it on their way up the hill. Look at the transition. Do they get a little airborne here? They both get their front tires up in the air a little bit, but they both hold on to it on the way through the final turn. So we'll watch.
Jay,
the
do we have an
replay here.
official decision from the young viewer at your home?
On
who
that one, no, because he's playing with my phone currently.
Nope, he's checked out. See, Kakuma didn't get the win there with that last one, and he's not happy with it.
Peace out from chat.
The pink car got out. He ain't interested no more.
Yep. But you could see Malte does get in there a little bit hot. It did not seem to affect either of their run. Would you guys agree on that? That the contact there with Malte and Theory didn't affect their runs really at all? Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna worry about that one too much there, and I'm sure those guys can appreciate giving a little bit of a love tap on the side. And we'll see what they've got here as they switch sides, and we get Theory on the chase this time with Malte on the lead. We'll see if it's a repeat of that last run or if things change up here, but both of those guys were, I mean, neck and neck there, so we're going to see what happens here when they switch roles.
Here we go.
Malte gets a great launch, but Theory is right with him there throughout the hairpin. As they make their way through this quick transition S-bend. Oh, Theory got in a little to the inside line. He's going to have to make up some ground on the way up the hill here. You can see him hard on the throttle. Gets back. What a transition there. Right on the door of Malte through the final corner. What a great job catching back up there. An almost picture-perfect run from Malte, but Theory doing a great job. Made a small mistake on the way into the corner up the cliffs and was able to make up for it and then some. We'll get to the replay here. You see these guys wiggling their tires, loving the sportsmanship, making sure that both guys are ready to go before they take off. And look, I mean, the transitions are beautiful. The vote is up now. If you want to get your vote in between Theory and Malte, you can see a little bit of a wiggle there from Theory. And then just absolutely just crams it back in the throttle, says, I am not losing this thing. And just its transition there and stays on the door all the way around the final corner. What an awesome job he had there. But between these two drivers here, we are getting our votes in. These beautiful machines. Let's see what I knew it was gonna be close. I knew these votes were gonna be close.
They always are.
Every time, man, every time. But these guys, it was a incredibly hard-fought battle between the two all the way. Interested to see who comes out on top here, and what the implications of the vote here are going to have on the redemption vote coming up next, immediately after this. Coming down to it in the vote here. I love both of these cars, man. These S15s are so badass looking. Oh, don't do this to me, everybody. The votes are at a tie. There's still lots of votes left to be had there. Everybody within earshot of me, get your vote in the chat as quick as you can. More votes come in and it's still a tie. Oh, it's coming down to it. Wow, y'all are, my heart cannot take it. Who's it gonna be? Last second, Malte comes away with it last second. Good grief, why do y'all do these things to me? Whoo! That was a heart pounder right there. What an awesome, awesome event it has been so far, and we are not even halfway done. Well, we are halfway done mathematically, but we are halfway through the event here, and this is our redemption round here. So we're going to get the votes in between Theory and Malte. Malte coming away with the win, which leaves 2 positions with 3 cars to take those spots. So as you can see here, the redemption round. Oh, I just realized my graphics did something that I didn't kind of expect them to do. That's not something that I tested ahead of time. It kind of works. It kind of works a little bit. Anyway, all that being said, you see our winners, Potate,
Yes.
Damien, and Malte. They are moving on into the next round, but that leaves Wayne, Kakumba, and Theory, and the vote is up now between those 3 drivers. Who is your favorite? Who do you think deserves redemption? The 2 highest voted will make up those last 2 spots.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Final round, I am predicting a one more time.
Oh, wow, that's a bold prediction, but the votes have been close every time. Yowinda said he can't get the vote in, but he's going to vote for Wayne. I'm keeping that noted, my friend.
I'm just saying, these guys are throwing it down. They're all pretty even. Final 2, I am seeing a one more time.
I think that is very possibly going to be happening here. 1 minute left to see who you want to force through into the redemption run and try to get their way into the contender round.
Bloody Volcom says they can't vote, but they're voting for Kakumba.
Everybody, try to refresh your app if you can, if you're having problems, or if you open up chat in a browser window, you should have a little bit better access to voting. So we want everybody to be able to get their votes in here. It is going to be a close one, but who do you want to see run again? Be sure to get those votes in. And these 2 drivers, the 2 highest voted drivers here, will face off against each other. It is some kind of close here between all 3. But here it is. Who have we got? It's a tie. Well, you can't ask to be any closer than that, but that makes it easy right there. You are right about that. It is going to be
Both
Wayne
with
and
10 votes.
Kakumba.
That is crazy.
Boy,
I'll get their names in here.
Wayne and Kakumba.
All right. Wayne and Kakumba, they will make their way up to the starting line here. Wayne will be leading first.
This is going to be a good one.
Here, let me, little craziness with the camera there, but we're going to get Wayne marked down as our camera following car here. And these guys get lined up, and I think they are about ready to fire it off here, and we're going to see who takes the last spot in the contender round, the semifinals, for a chance to win the event and win the $20 game, either through Steam or PlayStation Network or Xbox, or what did we say? The Fortnite? What is it? Fortnite bucks?
Oh, the
what
Fortnite
are they?
crypto, yeah.
What is that? Whatever it is.
Crypto.
Crypto, all of it. That's where
Dogecoin.
20 20.
Got $20 in NFTs.
20 to the
20
winner.
Doge coins.
But we're gonna see who as we wait on race control to give the go ahead here.
Here we
They
go.
wiggle the wheels, Kakuma rolls off, and let's see what we get here. Both of these guys definitely want to move on here and show what they've got and make it to the finals if they can. Wayne with the speed, does he have the control? He absolutely does. He stamps it right on that white line. Kakumba is not far behind though, and his car is real good on the way up the hill here, but Wayne is just absolutely burning it down. Both of them get a little air here.
This is one hell of a lead run.
But what a lead from Wayne indeed. Show our replay there. Great launch from both guys. And then, yeah, after that hairpin, I mean, Kakuma was right there, and they get to these transitions, and Wayne just absolutely took off, man. He was out of there. What a great job on the way up the hill, getting all kinds of air and still holding on to it. And they switch spots and they are back at it again. So let's see what these guys are going to bring here. Wayne with the great lead run there. So let's see what Kakumba does on his lead run. They both get lined up. Kakumba gets his launch. Wayne right there on the door. Kakumba with a little more angle than I think Wayne was expecting there, but Wayne is able to keep with him. Right on the quarter panel on the way up the hill. The tight transition. Wayne makes it all the way up to the front bumper there. Has to slow it back down. But they both do a great job staying off each other. A little love tap there at the end from Wayne. I see that. Mm-hmm. Those guys, good friends, of course, for anybody that hangs out on our streams here at Alex on your screen. I'm sure they are excited to be running against each other for the redemption run here. But we're going to get the vote in the chat between these two of who you think did a better job and deserves to move on to the contender round. Your window over there in the chat says the separation on the lead run is what gets his vote, and I can definitely see that for sure.
Absolutely.
So we hang out and await the vote here between Wayne and Kakumba. It is, I mean, and we know it's going to be a close one, that is for sure. Make our way up the hill here. See these three beautiful machines sitting here. We are halfway done. The votes are still closed. There's about a minute left. Well, who do you think would move on to the contender round between Wayne and Kakumba?
Fire Ninja's jumping on the S15 wagon too.
There we go. And of course, the
close freaking one.
The winner here between Wayne and Kakumba will be facing off against Malte, which is gonna, either way, is gonna be an absolute show. And Damien and Potate will be the first pair up next, which is gonna be a fun one to watch as well. The votes are still close here.
Oh, God.
Ooh-wee. So close, who's it gonna be? Last second to get your votes in. Kakumba by one vote. That is about as close as you can call it right there. But I think everybody knows that Wayne has got the absolute speed machine, and they respect the hustle from the Kakumba machine there of being able to keep up with it. But great job from all three of these drivers you see here. Close votes on everything all the way around. Almost all of our votes have been within 1 or 2 votes every single time. Awesome job. As these guys get lined up.
You did take you win this vote into account, right?
What was that?
You win this vote for Wayne.
Yes. Because I went on ahead and put one in for him. So that was in there. Yeah, because I don't vote. So if somebody's having trouble, I have one free one that I can apply for somebody. So I made sure to put that one in there. But we move on. The votes are in there, and you see the winners. So we move on to our contender round. As you see these guys pull up to the line. And it is going to be Potate and Damien are going to be group 1 of our contender round here. As we see who is going to be the first car to make the final here. Oh, crazy camera again. Come on, CarX. What do they say about Counter-Strike? Valve, please fix. CarX, please fix. Make the camera not do that crazy dance when you switch to it. All right. Well, let's see between these two machines here. Now, we know Potate has got pretty much the rocket ship of the day here, but Damien's S15 over there is no slouch, so it is going to be fun to see what these guys have got in store for us here as they get ready to roll on their run. They give the wheel wiggle.
Here they go.
A perfect start from both guys, side by side. And look down into Potate's car through the sunroof there. That's what it is. That's where all the speed comes from. It's an air pressure thing. But you can see him holding it right out there on that white line. But Damien is not letting off of him here. He's staying right on that back bumper, comes all the way up to the door, almost makes the pass. They never touch each other. What an awesome job there. Coming up to the top of the hill to stay off of each other. Maintain their angle and speed all the way through. Let's get a replay of that. As these guys make their way back around to switch lead and chase. But look at the perfect launch from both guys. Take off side by side. And these guys' transitions are so awesome. And then Potate right on the white line all the way up the hill. But I mean, Damien does a great job on the way up the hill with his machine. And brought it all the way back right to the door of Potate. As you see, they are back here lined up again, ready to rock and roll. They have switched sides. Potate is ready to chase, so whenever he gets rolling, these guys will take off again. They let each other know. And another great start from both guys. Potate initiates a little early there. Cranks that thing to the side, and he is chasing right along behind. But Damien with that speed, is Potate going to be able to get back to him? Oh, into the wall! Oh no! Potate into the wall.
Crash it!
Yeah, exactly. Crash it! He is, but he's done. And look at that. Even after getting into the wall, comes all the way back and almost gets back to him. But oh no, that was unfortunate there. Well, let's get the replay and see if we can see what happened here.
Looked like he was just trying to chase him down.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. He's Damien with the absolute ripper of a run coming out of the hairpin. I mean, he was just on the throttle, and you could see there, Pote was just trying to get to him, and it just launched him over into the wall there. And he stayed in. He never let out of the throttle at all. Look at the speed that he carried. The jump in the air again, and in the air a third time, right in the tire tracks there. Oh, boy. Well, I'll tell you one thing. We have a little unfortunate situation. It appears Malte's game hates all of us and has decided to crash again, but that means we can just watch that replay one more time, because I have got to see Potate, after he gets into the wall, absolutely just crams on the throttle and stays with it all the way back up the hill. Let's watch it one more time as we get our vote in for who you want to see move into the final round between Potate and Damien here.
That's a hard one to choose.
Do we not get to do replay? There we go. Now we get the replay going. And these guys take off here, and just the speed that Damien carried, and Potate gave it everything. I'm trying to see. Yeah, he was just carrying too much speed and couldn't get the angle he wanted, but seeing that car rip back up the hill, man, and watch this thing. Look, in the air there, bounces in the air again, mid-transition, in the air again, and never hits the guardrail up at the top of the hill. I mean, the control is just unbelievable.
We have a tie.
And these guys have a tie. And that's going to trigger a one more time. These guys are going to run again. So, well, since we're still waiting on Malte, Kakumba is going to need to, he's going to back it back up the hill here. These guys are going to go at it one more again here. We're going to have Potate on the first lead. And we will do it again. But this time the votes are final. So after this run, if the vote is a tie again, it will come down to me. And I will basically have to decide who moves on to the next round. So let's see it. These guys are going to do it one more time. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we get 2 redemptions this time, because this is Potate's redemption after getting into that wall the last time. Let's see what he's got here for it. Great angle here from both of these guys. Damien gets a little out of shape there. Let's see what he can do on the way back up the hill. Potate taking out a sign. Damien gets all the way up to the back bumper. They touch a little bit. They both do a great job holding on to it. I'm not sure what effect lag may have had in there on both of those drivers, but they both did a good job holding on to it. Let's get the replay, see if we can make heads or tails of where the lag was. For those watching at home, a great way to tell what the lag is. Hey, no Kakumba, no Kakumba.
No Kakumba.
Back it on up, back it on up.
Back it
But
up,
you see
cowboy.
these guys,
Dang.
man, the right there in between Damien and Potate, man, the transitions are just absolutely unreal.
You don't say.
And then back up the hill, and these guys. Oh, well, let's see. Let's get one more look at that as these guys get lined back up here. Oh, do we not? We're not allowed to have a replay? No replay? Come on now. Let's try it one more time. See if we can get the replay here. Not sure what's going on. There we go. Now we've got a replay. All right, let's see that run one more time. As these guys take off here. Now, we were talking earlier about the lag. You can see where Potate's car appears to be snapping back and forth, but if you watch the front wheels, that's a great way to be able to tell. You can see the steering input, so that last little bit right there was not lag. He was correcting the steering, but you could see there his car shifted back and forth right in front of Damien, but the front wheels did not move. So that was a little bit of a lag there that caused that, and there was no contact. Damien did a great job staying off the back bumper there. So these guys have come back around and they are ready to line up and do it again. And let's see what they've got with Damien on the lead here. And we will get the vote in the chat and see who will be moving on to the finals.
Great control out of both of them.
Absolutely so far. An awesome run. Pote doing a great job catching up to Damien here. So they make their way up the hill. Potate's car in there. That thing loves to fly, man. I tell you one thing. Whew. That is a light machine. As we get the replay, we can see that thing in the air again. Yeah, these guys, man, I'm telling you, and you are absolutely right, Jay, about the control that both of these guys have over these machines, because they are like right on the edge, man, all the time. These cars are so fast, and these guys are able to keep it on the road all the way around with so much speed. It is so hard to do.
Absolutely.
But we are going to get our votes in here for who moves on to the final round between Damien and Potate. Yeah, Potate in the chat comes through, says he's lagging like hell on his screen. We could see it, buddy. You did an awesome job either way holding on to that thing, either with between the lag and the speed that that car has.
Hell yeah, Potate, you put it down, man.
Yeah, you absolutely, man. Y'all are awesome stuff here.
Definitely, personally, Potate has been one of my favorites to watch for this whole.
Oh yeah,
I may have been 30 minutes late, but Potate's definitely one of those like, damn.
Oh, of course, he puts on a show, man. Every time, I'm really glad that he came along and has been running these slide style events with us. He always puts on a show. It is fun to see every time. The votes will come down to it here, and it looks like Chad is agreeing with you there. It is coming down close on the votes here.
From everyone I've seen from Potate,
just two votes apart, but it looks like the crowd sees Potate fighting that lag and putting in the work to get the runs done, and they give him the win. That is going to move him forward into the finals.
He has such good control along with his follow distance to his cars. It's incredible.
Absolutely. And against the winner here between Kakumba and Malte. So let's see what we get here with these two guys. But that was an awesome job there from Damien the transitions that he is able to pull off. I wouldn't even try like if I was that close to another car, I would just back out of it. And he stays right in it. Malte coming with the speed, but of course Kakumba, his car is great on the way up the hill. Let's see if he can make up the difference here. Malte is driving right on away with it. Great run there. So we get our replay up.
Malte with that speed again.
Bama in the chat is asking, how fast are they actually going? How fast are you guys averaging? Like Damien
Look like
or Potate, if y'all can come in the chat, how fast are y'all running? Because that is a great
like
question.
Fast.
Looked like Potate was going about 60 or 70.
That is all kinds of fast. We go, we have Malte and Kukumba lined back up. Damien says 60 to 70 is what he's doing. Well, let's see if we know Malte is probably doing about the same thing, and Kukumba is trying to keep up with him here. So let's see what Kukumba does on his lead. With Malte following, Malte gives the wheel wiggle. Kukumba says, all right, let's do it. Look at the perfect mirrored angles through the... Oh, that was the closest transition we have had so far today. You couldn't have fit a piece of paper between those two cars.
The level of trust you have to have with your competitive driver.
Seriously, look at how close these two guys are. Do they get some air? Look at that. Front wheels in the air. Look at that. Side by side. They keep it out of the guardrail. That right there.
Those transitions were between 40 to 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, whew. I don't even have words. Potate says he's gotten up to 100 at some points during his runs. That is unreal. Watch this transition right here. Look at that. That is just, there aren't words for that. That is so close. They may have actually scraped bumpers there, just ever so slightly. In the run up the hill, that was one of the highlight runs of the day right there. That was such a great job from both of those drivers, man. This has been a fun one to watch, that is for sure. I do not know how you guys are going to vote for this one, but coming on to the final to face off against that man right there. Canadian machine here of Potate.
I don't care who wins. It's going to be a great run.
It's going to be a show. Yeah, it is. And Jay is calling for the one more time on the final run, he says, so we'll see.
I see it. I see it.
Just a minute left to go. Let me get one more replay. Let's see if I can get it to work this time. We're going to get one more replay of that last run. There we go.
Final run's just beautiful. All parties involved, just beautiful.
All right, we'll get the replay here. You see these guys. I mean, Malte just absolutely perfectly mirroring Kukumba with the perfect angle, but Malte right there. And then that transition, that first one, couldn't have been any closer. Then on the way up the hill, Kukumba started to try to get away from him. Said, I'm going to put this horsepower down. Malte said, no, you don't. Got right back to him on the way up the hill. These guys side by side, they make their way across the jump. As the vote comes down to it, the last second here, who is it going to be?
I would like to know the horsepower difference between those two cars.
The vote comes down to Malte.
I might answer that for you. Give me a sec.
I'll say
Malte and Kukumba, right?
Yeah, Malte and Kukumba.
So Malte is running at 789 horsepower. That's it.
Wow. Well, there is Malte with the win, and we move on to our
800
final
horsepower basically between either.
801 to be precise.
Our final showdown round here.
Pretty close.
With Potate and Malte. This is it. This is for all the marbles right here. The $20 game card for the system of these guys' choice, of course. But this is your final round right here is Malte and Potate. We are going to see what they have got. Malte is ready to rock and roll. He's wiggling back and forth. He says, let's do it. Well, let's see what these guys have got on their final run.
And here we go.
Potate taking off like an absolute rocket ship, but Malte doing everything he can to stay with him here. The awesome transitions you see from both guys as always. And Potate gets all the way out to the guardrail there. They make contact, but they are able to get back in the throttle, and of course Potate again in the air. All the way. Little bit of contact with that guardrail, and like he said earlier, the lag has been giving him fits, but he was able to hold on to that thing. Let's catch the replay one time here.
Gosh, even with that lag, it's just incredible how close and accurate
they're able to get to each other. Absolutely. And you see these guys take off, and you think it's just going to be a regular old normal run here, and then all of a sudden they crank it to 11. Get in there, and it does look like it was more of a lag than anything. I think Potate just tapped the guardrail. I don't think he actually got into it because his momentum didn't slow down enough to really look like he actually like grinded, you know, the side of the car against the guardrail there. I think he just tapped it with the rear bumper, and the lag situation rotated his car around, because you saw that once it got back out to the asphalt, he never slowed down at all. So I would disregard that contact with the guardrail there. I think he just gave it the little love tap and stayed in the throttle on the way up the hill. But we will see what they do on the flip side here, as Malte is going to take the lead. So we are going to see.
I already have a hard time choosing between these two.
I don't know how. I think that's why we're seeing a low overall voter turnout, is that people they're just enjoying the show, because they don't even know who to vote for. I don't know who to vote for. You can see
I barely know who to vote for.
Yeah. Potate's going to have to carry that speed up the hill, but Malte with one of the smoothest, cleanest runs of the day. You can see Potate in the air there, but Malte's car just buttery smooth on the way up the hill.
He's had constant consistency throughout the whole evening.
Oh, absolutely. Every run is... I'd love to see like a ghost mode of all of his runs together and see how similar they all are to each other. But this is for the finals, for the $20 game card, and of course the bragging rights and a spot in the World Final in December. Get your vote in to find out who is going to be the winner of the round 3 event here on Touge. You can see Potate right there on the way up the hill, keeping it right on that white line. But with Malte with the smoothest. I saw Wayne's name in the chat and I read it out loud. But you see Malte's run up the hill there.
Oh, this is going to be close as hell.
It's going to be very close.
Oh my God, we're going up evenly at a time now.
It's going to say, everybody get your votes in here. We'll show that final run one more time. See these beautiful machines here. Final showdown. Watch that replay one more time. Or not. There we go. We're going to watch that replay again. Yowinda in the chat says the same thing. And Malte has been the most consistent driver this time around. And with the game issues, and both of these guys too, to make the finals with the network lag issues that Potate is having, and of course Malte's game crashes every 45 seconds. So it's just the fact that they are able, it just really shows their skill and talent, that they're able to push through those issues and put on a performance like this. I mean, look at how perfectly smooth Malte is on the way up the hill, and with all the lag, Potate is able to get the runs out that he is with all that speed in that car as well. It is something else to watch. Just a few seconds left on the vote here. It is coming down to it. And so far, it looks like it's going to break the threshold to not be a one more time. We'll see. It does. It comes down, and Malte gets the win. Your champion there. Yeah, look at that. Gets the donuts in there.
There
See
we
the
go.
victory lap here.
Congratulations, Malte.
Well deserved. Great
Wouldn't it make
run.
three now?
All right, he'll follow his victory lap here as he burns it down. You know he wants to go make that big run up the hill and hit that jump. Look at him burning it down here with the win. Hitting it right on that white line every time. We talk about consistency, man.
Just using
I
every
mean,
inch of track super consistently.
There is the machine right there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you can tell he is a happy camper right there. Well, congratulations to Malte. An awesome job from everyone involved in today's event. Such a fun time there. Special shout out to Potate, our runner-up here. Did such a good job with the lag and issues that he was having. There's Damien doing some victory donuts there as well. He runs into Malte's car. These guys are having fun. Oh boy, all right. Well, I believe one in the information up for our next slide style event. We can talk about that because here in just a moment we are going to be hanging out on Alex on your screen, do a little drift and chill action at the Red Ring, and you can see all of our upcoming dates here. April 1st, April Fool's Day, is going to be at 8 p.m. There's going to be an open practice, and that's when we open up registration for our event so that everybody can get signed up and we can get your name in for qualifying. We'll have another practice the following Friday. It's going to be April 8th. That's also at 8 p.m. It's always at 8 p.m. Then we have on the following Thursday is going to be qualifying practice on the 14th. 15th is going to be qualifying right there at 8 o'clock. And then we're going to skip a week. We may have a practice, I'm not sure, we don't know quite yet, but as far as the scheduled events, we will be moving on to April 28th. That Thursday is going to be the final practice for the qualified drivers, and then the 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right back here, and Alex on your screen, is going to be our event, the Old Red Ring. It's going to be a fun one. We've already got the line all set up and ready to go, and it is definitely going to be a good one. But we want to give a big special shout out to Rapid Fire Charlie for all the hard work she puts into making sure that all the votes are in the chat and these guys are lined up and where they need to be, when they need to be there. She did a great job keeping everything organized, and we love her and thank her for everything she does.
You're
We
welcome.
love you, Charlie.
We love you, Charlie.
And of course my broadcast partners here with Kitra, Akuza, Tree, and Bronco J hanging out with us.
My name came first. Fuck all of you.
Because I was trying to go in reverse order of when
Eat a
motherfuckers
dick,
got
Kitra.
here.
You put emphasis on my name. Fuck off.
I was here a half hour late. I should
See,
have been mentioned.
this is the
so.
fun that we have with Alex on your screen. So if you are interested in what we have got going on, give it the old exclamation point slide style. That'll get you all the information on what we are doing here.
Oh,
And
Mr.
how you can
Light
join in.
Forces.
How you can join in and be a part of what we've got going on here. And then exclamation point Discord if you want to see what we've got going on during the rest of the week. Friday nights are drifting nights, but the rest of the week, man, we are always up to something here on your screen. We're doing Minecraft, we're doing Splitgate, we're doing all kinds of stuff. I think we're going to, what was it, Paladins? We're going to give that a crack next week. We're going to get on SnowRunner for the first time in forever.
I gotta re-download that.
I played Paladins like dead ass, like it was
SnowRunner?
Overwatch.
Yeah, we're gonna do some SnowRunner. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff this coming week. It's gonna be a fun time. But you can get all that information by going to exclamation point Discord. That'll get you the link. You can come hang out and find out what we've got going on. But until next time, we're gonna slide on over, do a little drifting at the Red Ring and get familiar with the line for next month's slide style action. But I have been Alex, and I have been on your screen here with our slide style event this month of March. I appreciate everyone for all their hard work, all the drivers for being here, doing their part, and putting on an absolutely incredible show. It was a fun time. I had a blast with it. I'm sure everybody else did as well. And thanks to everybody in chat for getting your votes in and letting your voice be heard about the cars that you wanted to see move on and who you thought should be the winner. And that winner is this man right here. This beautiful, beautiful machine here. This old S15 putting in the work. It is Malte. He is the winner of this month's slide style event. Congratulations to him. His prize will be on the way to him shortly, and he will be in the finals in December. You can find out everything you need to know at !slidestyle. That'll take you over to the Discord, and you can join in and see if you can make that final in December and win all the prizes and all the glory that comes on along with it. But with all that being said, for Slide Style, I have been Alex. I've been on your screen. We've been hanging out. It's been a fun night. But that is going to be it for us, so we'll be signing off. But we will see you next time. Thanks for everyone here at Slide Style, and we will catch y'all later. Have a great night, and everybody be safe.
Peace, peeps.